Hi there guys, Rdu here. So, I want to try a format that I saw Gary V do, and it's called Underrated, Overrated. Basically, my editor is going to pitch me something Battlegrounds related, and I'm going to just give my thoughts on it and say if it's underrated or overrated in my opinion. Again, it's my opinion, it might differ from yours. So, let's just get right into it.
First one, Arana.
Arana, I think, is currently underrated, like crazy. A lot of people are just not picking her. In my opinion, she fills one niche. Elementals are playable, you pick Arana. Elementals are not playable in that specific lobby, you just don't go for Arana. So I would only pick her when Elementals are in. Now, I just want to look for a Elemental or refreshing on turn 1, if not just buy the strongest minion. On turn 2, always level. And then starting with turn 3, only look for party and rock. Once you have like 2 parties and 2 rocks, you can just buy every single elemental. From elemental to the refresh guy. Hit a triple, go to 3, discover a 4. From now on, you stay all game on 3 and just discover 4 bucks. You don't move from Tavern 3. Tavern 3 is the best for elementals. And you just buy every single elemental and you go for crazy stats. What you're targeting at 4 is Majordomo, Champion, that's about it. Maybe you can go for some Argus strategies with Arm, but that's a little bit more advanced. Basically, Arana is really good.
Bran.
Bran currently is also, I think, underrated because a lot of people are just not seeing his potential. I would first off only pick Bran when Murlocs are available, but I don't want to necessarily build around Murlocs. I will always want at least one Murloc in my lineup so I can make use of the powerful minion that is the Tidecaller Murloc that discovers more Murlocs.
Hook Tusk.
Hooktusk, I think, is overrated currently. A lot of people are saying she's like the best hero in the game, but literally, you can have all the tokens available, hit token into token into token into token, and then just hit no triples for the rest of the game. And then you don't discover a 5 and then you lose. Okay, if you play it for like average stats and just stay on Tower 4 if you miss and chill, she's a very good hero. But a lot of people make her seem like way better than she is. She's not Jandice. She's just very good hero. Top 10 hero in the game, but not the best. So I would say overrated.
Deathwing.
Deathwing is currently underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't see the potential. That is just buying mechs that summon more mechs, or beasts that summon more beasts. That's about it. Keep it simple. Even go to Tavern 6 if you're strong enough. And then just buy gas coilers, boats, whatever you want. It's a pretty good hero. You're not going to aim for first place, but you can get to top 3. Underrated for sure.
Jandice.
Jandice is properly rated. I think she's an insane hero. I think people still misplay her like crazy and discover free drops. What you want to do with her is either discover 2 5s, a 5 and a 6, or 2 6s. There's no in between. You don't go for free drops, you don't go for 4 drops. At least in my opinion, and I'm having pretty good results with her, but I would say she's properly rated.
Kurtrus.
Kurtrus is underrated because people don't know how to play him yet. It's a very weird hero. People either play way too much around the curve that they expect to finish the quest on like, I don't know, turn 10 plus 1 or 10 gold plus 1. I don't know what turn that is, 8 or 9. I don't think that's how you should play the hero. You should play the hero basically whenever you can buy friend minions that stick on the board, so that basically you don't have to sell them back to buy another minion, do it. Afterwards, whenever you have a good minion like Rat Pack, Deflectobot, Max, whatever, buy them and do the 4 buy. Afterwards, immediately the next time after the 4 buy, do the 5 buy. Or at least a level setup together with doing the 5 buy like 2 times later. After you have the 5 buy, play completely normal. Play defensive, play aggressive, depending on how the lobby goes. That's it.
Reno Jackson.
Reno Jackson is overrated. Everybody remembers the games where they triple on 9 gold and discover Light Fang, Mitrax for Bran, make it golden and win the game. Everybody forgets the 10-hour games where that doesn't happen and they have to hero power mediocre minion. I think the hero is slightly overrated but still super fun to play, so I'm gonna pick it at almost every single occasion I have, even if I'm gonna top 8.
Tikatus.
Tikatus is overrated. He got nerfed with the prizes and people still remember how he was pre-prizes. He is very good in prize lobbies though because double getting the prize is pretty solid. You can just combine them and find some synergies. But I would say he's slightly on the overrated side.
Tess.
Tess is very overrated. People also fantasize and remember when they got 10 triples, but forget the games where they just die because they cannot find anything that comes together. It's a hero that makes you play a lower leveling curve than other heroes, and you kind of want to level in this meta at least to tower 4. And a lot of the time, Tess cannot really afford to go to 4 at the same pace as other heroes. I don't really like Tess, but sometimes she's still the pick. Mainly, Quillbore lobbies, again, still overrated.
Gallimax.
Galliwix is underrated, and that's because people pick him like crazy and don't know how to play him. First of all, you kind of want Pirates to be in, otherwise he's not peak strength. Then, even with Pirates in, just don't play too much around the hero power. You want to play for buffs, you want to play Menagerie, you want to buy, you want to sell, but you also kind of want to play normally. You don't want to like just tunnel vision on getting 100 gold. You don't want to tunnel vision on power leveling to get a Hogar. Just, if Hogar shows up, maybe buy it, but I won plenty of games with Galliwix without even buying Hogar. It's perfectly doable.
Tokens.
Tokens are perfectly rated, very powerful minions. I wish they would make more tokens, kind of like Elemental, but maybe a little bit weaker. Maybe like a 1-2 Elemental is the future. I really like tokens. Whenever I open a game with a token, I get like a dopamine rush. I love it.
Spawn.
Spawn is underrated. He used to be overrated and then properly rated. Now I think people just avoid him like the plague because he's not good against some of the Quillbores. But if you're playing some Divine Shields, like 1 Divine Shield is all you need. 7 minions, Spawn is absolutely amazing. Until like 9 gold, 10 gold maybe, Spawn is just gonna do a perfect job at keeping you afloat.
Arm of the Empire.
Arm of the Empire is perfectly rated. I wanted to say underrated, but like pretty much all the top level players and the normal players realize that she's too strong for a 4-5 body. If she were a 3-3 body, I think she would be like way more skillful to play, but as a 4-5, you just buy it for the stats. If you end up playing towns, perfect. If not, just sell it. It's way too OP, and right now it's properly rated. Everybody just understands the value of her and buys it.
Gambler.
Gambler is underrated. Literally, Gambler is going to be underrated until every single player that ever played Battlegrounds is going to buy Gambler on every single occasion they have free gold. Why? Because you can sell it back instantly for free gold. The only time it's not good to buy the Gambler is if you're board locked. If you have one slot that you can sell, or that you are willing to sell this turn, even next turn sometimes it's good to just end on a Gambler buy and just hold free gold. But as long as I'm not fully board locked, I'm always going to buy the Gambler because I can just sell it back. It's absolutely perfect minion, super powerful, and definitely underrated because people just skip it for no reason.
Mama Bear.
Mama Bear is super underrated right now. She was like probably one of the best 5-drops. She was my pocket pick right before she got buffed. After the buffs, she's insane. Like sometimes I'll pick Mama Bear on Jandice over Lightfang. Because with cats, it has a tremendously powerful synergy that allows you to just go to 5 and then to 6. And then on 6 you can just pivot to something else or continue playing beasts. Just insane stats, and at the bare minimum she's buffing your Hydra, she's buffing your tokens, she's buffing your Macaws. She's just buffing all the nice beasts that you want to stay alive. And you can also build around Mama Bear and play Rat Packs, Infested Wolves and whatnot. You can still just use Mama Bear to buff your Macaws and then play Great Wolf. She's just perfect. Love that minion.
Bran.
Bran is overrated. I think people buy Bran a little bit more than they should. People build around Bran more than they should. I sometimes just get Bran, play him for like $2 and then sell it. I don't want to build around Bran. Bran is not like Lightfang or Mithras that you can just run into endgame and build a comp around it. He helps. In Murloc lobbies, Elemental lobbies, he's insane, but I don't think he's that broken that you always should pick it when shown to you and build around him. A lot of the time, if you pick Bran and you're low health, you're gonna die, so maybe tempo plays are sometimes better. Overrated.
Mithrax.
Mithrax is underrated, but a little more underrated, a little less underrated than he was like a month ago. Like a month ago, like nobody was picking Mithrax, and I was like, what are you guys doing? Mithrax is so very powerful. Now people are understanding the power of Mithrax and that he's better than Bran. People took a lot of time to internalize that. Mithrax is amazing because you can start with some garbage minions and then pivot from garbage minions to slowly poisoning your lineup. And you're gonna have like super solid Mithrax, poisons, Divine Shields, and then you just win. And people took some time to realize that. It's just a very solid strategy, and I love discovering Mithrax. Probably almost as much as Lightfang. Lightfang is a little bit better, but Mithrax is definitely up there. Love him.
Hamul.
Hamul is one of the newest minions, overrated. People get it probably because he's new, and will take some time to realize that it's semi-garbage and like very good only in like super specific spots like pirates, beasts, elementals. He's very good at elementals, but you almost never get it. And yeah, it's just very, very, very niche. More niche than Zap, probably.
Little Rag.
Little Rag is properly rated. People kind of understood he's one of the worst 6-drops, but if you somehow still get 2 of them, you can build around it, and then you're playing a tier 6 strategy that is very hard to build, that has the strength of like a tier 4 strategy. I don't know. I'm not on Little Rag, but sometimes you have to play it.
And the last one, Amalgadon.
Amalgadon is overrated overall, I think. People just still overbuy him, over-discover him. I would pick a Gus Coiler over Amalgadon early with my eyes closed. Like, literally, Amalgadon is good when you have Bran. Without the Bran, I would go for like 4 different archetypes at the bare minimum for him to have a decent chance at getting either Divine or Poison. Don't even think you're gonna get both. But yeah, Amalgadon is my perfect minion late game when I already have a good board and I have a Bran in my hand or on the board. Without that, he's just okay-ish. Better than both, but not that great. I think Amalgadon should not be discovered early game as much as he is. That's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or just like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Tell us if you like this type of video. Tell us if you want more like this. We can do way more because there's a lot more heroes, there's a lot more minions, and they keep introducing more and more. So if you want more like this, please let us know. And with that said, thank you for watching, and I wish you a great day. See ya!